What's flying without a little bit of exhilaration and thrill? And screaming. And terror. Makes it more fun, in my opinion. Don't you agree? And then 16.5 will be 10,000. I know, like, what, yeah, Caronado, what Airbus pilots do is they'll start descent, say, like 5 nautical miles earlier than the top of the descent point, because then it does that itself. Yeah, it does that itself. So it would make sense if in Boeing that was done as well. Do I like Anon? Who is that? When do you usually turn the wing lights on? I mean, I've been told today for the first time that it's done very often in North America. The solar imposter. What the heck is that? We'll make the perfect team. Is to use them with the strobes. Crossing run. Ah, okay, I see. Interesting. So there you go. Now that is what I call a bank angle. Look at that. Oh, Anomaly, the CSGO streamer. I mean, I've watched his content a few times. He's quite funny. Not really my kind of thing fully, but yeah. It's airline software. Yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of things are really. So I remember I've been to the 7.4 sim with Simfest before. Now the thing is speed. This is where I'm gonna get a little bit interested. What's the altitude restriction? Why are we descending so freaking fast? We need to be above 13,000 at Jogox, and we're just absolutely slamming it through 15,000. Let's go VS and bring our speed back, please, aircraft. Holy arrival. And I should probably have some landing lights on now as well. A little bit fast. It's all good. Suicide aircraft. Am I going to get it? Yes, I will do, fucker, yeah. Lever of shame. Look at that. Yeah, 300 knots at 8,000 feet AGL. It just wakes everybody on the ground up. That's all it does. It just wakes them all up. Hello, we're here. Why not, I say. Why not? Holy moly, those views, though. Is this the new vomit comet? What are you trying to say about my flying? That bank, though! I have got a bank limit of 25 on. So at Homva, we need to be above 11,700. Let's bring that back. Holy moly, what an absolutely stunning approach. I want to look at outside views, but I also want to concentrate on not flying this thing into a mountain. Let's bring that speed right back in. Bayern Munich have just scored, Lewandowski. So Homva above 11,700, which we are just about going to make. And then above 11,000 at Valku, which is 4.2 nautical miles away, so we should make that as well. Let's Just match our heading up on here. Speed's coming back nicely now. We've got 22 nautical miles left to run. You haven't seen the actual ORBX scenery yet? No, I know. I'm stoked for it. I really am. No, Southwest don't... I don't think... Well, I don't know if they fly into this airport. They definitely don't do this route. I'll take flaps 1 now. I don't know if Southwest actually fly into this airport, but they like fly this route, but they may fly into this airport. They definitely don't do this route. So. Some notifications, yeah, I'm just about to turn them off now, just so I can concentrate on the arrival, but then they'll go back on. Can bring that descent rate back even further now, which will give us some more room with the flaps. So I'll take flaps 5. Nice and early. I don't need the speed brake anymore. And we're actually going to bring that altitude lower. I'm going to bring it to, say, 6,500, which is 1,000 feet above. I want to be manual with the aircraft before then, but... Let's slow this baby right down now, so then we can just enjoy the absolutely beautiful approach. We've still got 60 nautical miles out. We're absolutely fine on altitude. Desev, we needed to be above 10,600, which we've just slightly gone off. Zugen, we need to be above 9,500, which is 5.5 nautical miles away. Let's turn the rest of those on now. How you doing there, Kako? Good to see you, buddy. I don't fly on IVAO. No, I don't. I usually fly on VATSIM. We'll bring that even further back now. What an absolutely stunning approach. Thank you, Infojam. Thank you, Maximus, as well. Absolutely beautiful. I'm not visual yet, so... I need to drop us right back here. We're low now. We're low. We can't drop below 9,500 before Zugen. So I'm going to level us off. I want to take the autopilot out, but we're not visual yet, so... Let's just hold ourselves here. Really, Hooksu? No, this isn't an ILS landing, this is an RNAV approach. Runway's in sight. Right. Here we go. Thank you, Ulu. So it's 132. I'm going to set that in now. However, I am fully manual on the throttles. A little bit high, but it's fine. I can just bring myself back in on that. Let's tell you what. Let's bring that out now, because we're visual. And then we're flaps 15 at the moment, so we'll call full flaps in a little bit. We're fully manual on the speed now. I can see a red light popping in, so we're coming back on the descent profile nicely. Holy crap. Why haven't I ever flown in here before, Twitch chat? It's fine, we're good. I'm just going to treat this almost as a visual now. Speed's dropping back now. We've added extra drag with flaps 30. Landing checklist. Landing goes down. 3 green. Flaps are 30. Speed brakes are armed. Engine start switches are continuous. We are cleared to land runway 01. Speed's on the money. We've still got a couple of miles out, but I'd rather configure early because I'm a pussy. Checked. Sewed connection lost. Rest in pepperonis.
Approaching minimum. Minimum.
Continue. Really?
500.
Hello. Spoilers, do say our reverses are green. Huge whacker reverse. Manual brakes. Stow the spoilers. Whew. There we are. That was hella fun. That was so much fun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the first time ever in the sim for me to Jackson Hole after 39 minutes. Hey Steve, how you doing, man? How long is the runway? It's like 1,900 meters or so. Strobe lights and wing lights off now, I remembered that. And then there. Right, let's find a gate. Let's go on number 7. Let's go number 8 actually. So, what the hell's going on with chase plane? You don't screw around on... Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed it, unlike some of the other comments in the chat. Thoroughly enjoyable. Yeah, with a runway of this length, I don't really fancy floating it, and I have a habit of floating this aircraft, so... Yeah, thank you, dude. Like, if you watch my landings in this aircraft yesterday, I really do land it quite with a good amount of float sometimes, so thank you. Can you explain why the altitude was so high? Well, because the airport's so high on altitude. The elevation of the airport is very high. It's geography. I remember somebody made that comment on the CRJ once when I was landing, I think into Idaho Falls. and they were saying like, oh my god, look, the Aerosoft CRJ is so broken because it's saying we're at 6,000 feet on final, and I just facepalmed so hard. Oh, we hit 500,000. Nice. Yes, so we have. Awesome. If you don't have this scenery, guys, and you're wanting to pick it up, this is ORBX. All of this is ORBX. Everything. We'll have a quick look around once we park up, shall we? Look at that, though. Holy crap, that looks incredible. PBAPU. Hey, Zyloa. yeah, no, the plane is an ORBX. But scenery-wise, everything is. Right. Slow the aircraft down a tad for the turn. Yeah, actually, some people just like to take the piss and be like, ouch, my spine. But yeah. I've learnt just to ignore it nowadays. Office and flight lounge. Okay, you set the parking brake. Has the APU started up? Yes. Ooh, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Off go the engines, and after 55 minutes, welcome down to Jackson Hole. Look at that! Look at the scenery! Right. Alerts have been unmuted. Alerts have been unmuted now. I'm just turning them off for landings nowadays, so I can concentrate. So we don't have people like Mr. Wriggles89 trying to subscribe when I'm landing. Yeah, that is without a shadow of a doubt a full-blown Chewy-gasm right there. Definitely. We're going to have a quick look at the scenery, because I've not checked it out yet. I loaded in it once last night just to make sure that it worked, and that was it. There you go. Very small